You want to play Kali in the jungle and you have no idea how to do it? Then this quick guide is for you. Item build, start with Bummer's Mask and Light Blade. Get Purification as a relic in most situations. You would buy consumer builds if you went boots, but you don't have the gold for them here. This build is focused on late game, so get Ninja Tabi. Qins size afterwards. Hasten Fatalis for sticking power. Stonecutting Sword. Titan's Bane. Cell Bombas. You want a little bit of survivability, so Winged Blade. In combination with Sanctuary, this makes you pretty much unkillable. Some people will tell you this build doesn't have enough attack speed or damage. Tell them to shut the fuck up! Leveling on Lash, Nimble Strike, Incense, Lash, Destruction. You like it lashing? Lash, Lash. Incense, Lash, Incense. Now you can go Destruction or Incense. Decide what you need for the game. Incense for more damage, Destruction for more survivability. Destruction, Nimble Strike, Destruction, Nimble Strike, Nimble Strike, Destruction, Nimble Strike. Nimble Strike, Destruction, done! You can even max Nimble Strike before Destruction. It's not that great in many situations, but sometimes it's good to have that extra second. So how do you play Kali? Embrace your inner China farmer. Keep farming in the early game. Don't aggress too much. You can fight with your 2, it's decent, but you're not a good fighter. Especially if you start Light Blade, you want to farm up as fast as possible. As soon as you get Qins size, start fighting. As soon as you get Hasten Fatalis, start fighting even more. Fight everything and everyone you can see on the map. Not before that. Before that you get bullied out. If your team cries for help, let them fucking cry. They're babies. You don't care. You're Kali. You need farm to get online. As soon as you are online, you're unstoppable. You can go through multiple targets at once. You can 2v1 as long as one of them is your target. You can 3v1 as long as one of them is your target. Do it! Just keep fighting. In the jungle, you want to try and heal yourself up with the 2 and not use more for clear. If you're really low though, use your 1 to heal yourself up. In order to do that, wait for the camp to be low and jump it then. It heals you a lot more if the enemy target is low health. Don't waste your leap for engages unless you absolutely have to. It's your best escape and also it's your best follow-up tool if the enemy has an escape. Try to walk in on the enemy. You have a lot of movement speed in this build and stun them. Stun them early on. Try to hit your 2 while they're in the stun in order to secure the damage. A Kali game can only go 2 ways. Really well or really horrible. It goes really horrible if you try to fucking fight enemies early on and your team keeps spamming you to help them. Fuck that shit. You want to fight late game, not early. You're a late game god. Understand that. As soon as you understood that, Kali is a very simple character. Most of her damage is coming from her basic attacks, so you left click and kill targets that way. It's literally that simple. However, she's much better with a setup comp that allows her to A, safely engage, and B, get out without any problems, and apply her damage without getting interrupted. Gap or stuff like that is great for it. When it comes to actives, you can also go more aggressive if you want to. You can go for Blink if you dare to do it. But early on, I would always recommend Sanctuary and Purification, as it's called now, simply because they give you more options to get out if you're in trouble. Last but not least, be understanding of your enemies. If the enemy jungler is an early aggressor, you will have a problem and you have to play backwards. If the enemy is a late game carry as well, like a Mercury, he will still have more early potential than you, but not as much more, so you can look for invades and stuff like that earlier on in the game. Not very early on. Also, never go red pot on Kali. It's a waste. She doesn't need it. She needs to get her build online. Important, if your target is around, go for your target first. It will save your ass, but make sure that the enemy doesn't know too early who your target is. If you're ever unsure how to play Kali, just remember her title. Goddess of Destruction! Thank you for watching. Duke Sloth, out.